What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick Magnet here, and this is
Cherie Magnet, woo!
okay. Woo, right? Anyway, so the reason why we're here today is we want to kind of give light on who our favorite superheroes are. So, you want to go first, Cherie Magnet?
Sure, Nick Magnet.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I would say definitely Wonder Woman, hands down, is like my best, more favorite superhero
Wow.
because like she's like, just the bomb. Like she's strong, she's fast, she's just she's a woman as well. So, it's like, hey,
Well, that's a great reason.
Girl power, She's just like awesome. And I seen Wonder Woman like the movie, and that was like a phenomenal movie. Like hands down, the actors they got to like play her, like she like embodied Wonder Woman. So
I'm gonna agree with you. I mean, that's not my favorite, but this is why I think that this is good, because if you think about it, Wonder Woman actually is a pretty strong character. I mean, first of all, she has a lasso of truth. That's pretty unique.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, think about it. I mean, don't you all wish that you all had a lasso to kind of get people to stop lying? So, I mean, like, honestly, I think she's pretty cool, and I mean, like, this is just me speaking on, the comics in general, and then what you see in DC Comics. I feel like there should be more women superheroes, to be honest.
Definitely.
Like, more main women superheroes.
Yes.
And Wonder Woman is a good representation of, a very strong woman. So I feel like, that's a really, legit answer right there. Me personally, and some people are going to hate me for this one because it's no one who anybody would say. I actually like the Green Arrow. And here's why I like Green Arrow, because I'm not saying Batman, number one. Everybody in their mama says Batman is the best superhero. And I mean, he's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Batman. And I like him.
There's good things about Batman, especially the fact that he has no powers, and the fact that he's a beast, and he's still messing with everybody. But the thing about Batman is, like, to me, he is a little bit overrated. I mean, first of all, Batman is the king of privilege. I'm not going to say what type of privilege. He's just the king of privilege. And I feel like with Batman, he has like a lot of gadgets, and he's a good fighter, which is cool. But it's almost as if he gets overpowered, not even just in the comics, but like in like movies and TV shows and things like that, just so he can seem like he's keeping up with all these other superheroes. Like, come on, there's no way that Batman would beat Superman in a fight. Come on, let's be real here. I know how much everybody likes Batman more than Superman, but we know that Batman would never beat Superman in a fight. We just know that.
Never.
But I'm not trying to rant about Batman. Let's talk about the Green Arrow. Okay, first of all, he has everything that Batman has. He just wasn't getting the same fame that Batman was getting in the comics. So a lot of people don't really know about him. Right. But if you watch Arrow, the actual TV show, it actually does Ollie, I'm gonna call him Ollie, a justice. And here's why. Because he actually knows the same amount of martial arts, in my opinion, as Batman. Yeah, but Batman, just like I said, gets more press. And the other thing too is he's a skilled archer. So to me, he has everything that Batman has. He has the fame. He's rich still. He has the gadgets. He has the cave. You got the little Arrow cave, just like they had the Bat cave. Yep. And if anything, he has more people in the Arrow cave. All Batman got is Alfred, and then Robin when he ain't switching the Robins out.
Right.
So I mean, so if you think about it, Oliver Queen has a little bit of an advantage over Batman, because if it came down to the one thing that they did or did not have, it would be archery, and that he would slaughter Batman in that category.
Most definitely.
So again, this is not Oliver versus Batman. This is why I feel like he's my favorite superhero, because he doesn't have powers either, but then he has more skills than Batman. And I think it could be debated on whether or not one of them's been through more than the other. But, I mean, like, Ollie was, like, on an island for, what, like 5 years. And he was tortured like crazy every single day. I mean, Batman had at a young age, had his parents killed, which, I mean, that's pretty traumatic. And then he was a kid when it happened. So I could see the argument. But personally, I think that Ollie's been through more, and I think that when you think about it, like he got all of his powers from, or not powers, his abilities from just straight skill. So from him learning martial arts, from him learning archery, from him being able to actually like handle a sword, because you saw him fight Ra's al Ghul. But I think that when it comes down to it, it is because he's underrated. You know, like he's kind of like the underdog, and you know I always try to root for like characters who are the underdog, because I mean you underestimate them and you don't really learn their whole story. But then when you actually find out about it, you find out they have a pretty interesting story. Right. So yep, I'm gonna go with my boy Ollie on that one.
I agree with you. But I think they both have been through a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's kind of hard to say this person's been through more than this other person, because you really just don't know.
Yeah.
Especially, like, with Batman. He experienced that stuff when he was, like, really young, too. And then, like, Oliver, I mean, yeah, he was older when he went through that stuff with, like, the whole island stuff. But that still affected him as well. And, I mean, it really had him turn around, like, his life as well, and wanted to go and, like, do the whole list thing with the with his dad. Try to get the people back. I forgot what it was. It was like, what was it? He had like a list of names that his dad gave him or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they both had different reasons.
People his daddy wanted him to pick off.
Yeah. Yep. They both had different reasons for why they became who they became and whatnot. But I think they both went through a lot. And it was kind of like messed up things they had to go through. And they both lost their parents too. So, yeah. I mean, that's true. I mean, they both don't have like really they're kind of like by themselves. I think like Oliver just has his sister for real, and then like Batman just has like Alfred. So, I mean, they both have like at least one person that's there for him, but I mean, they both lost their parents. I mean, I couldn't even imagine something like that. So, I think they both went through a lot. I think they're both like awesome like heroes, but I do see why you would pick Oliver. I mean, Green Arrow, because I mean that would be my second one as well, if I didn't choose Wonder Woman. So I could definitely see that. So, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So we wanted to just give you all a little bit of a synopsis on who we felt were our favorite DC superheroes. There's going to be more videos to come. Some of the other stuff that we will be doing or talking about, just some show reviews. So we'll actually be, tuning into some of the superhero shows that we're talking about here. So we may be talking about Green Arrow next. We may be talking about Supergirl next. We may be talking about Gotham next. You just don't know. And maybe we won't even talk about superhero shows. We may talk about other shows. We may talk about Once Upon a Time. We watched that as well too.
Yeah, we do.
So we're going to have reviews on all types of stuff like that. So make sure you guys continue to tune in to Team Magnet. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Make sure you guys tune in. See y'all later.
Bye.